Hi guys, it's Crystal. Today is a bonus cash stuffing part 1. I am going to stuff 20 out of my 100 envelope challenge. While I'm doing that, I will be answering questions I received on YouTube and Instagram. Let's do a few envelopes first just to get warmed up, and then we'll start with the questions. So the first number we're going to hit up is 32. So we're going to do a 20 and a 10 and 2 ones. This is exciting. I'm so happy that I got a bonus from work. We're going to do this one. And we are done with the first budgets. Ask, what advice can you give people who are starting or planning to build their own house? Do's and don'ts. For me, it's about the design of the home and then partly what you envision that house to look like inside. Like, do you want a bigger pantry? Do you want a bigger utility room? How big do you want your living room? Do you use the living room so much that you need a bigger space? But on top of that, it's also picking out your appliances, hardware, plumbing. I mean, all that stuff brings the house together. So if you're indecisive and you see all these options, you will be overwhelmed. Thankfully, we are not indecisive people. We like what we like, and that's it. One of the things that I knew I wanted in the new house was a bigger utility room. I currently have a 6x8 utility room, and so I have a washer and dryer, a little space for like my small vacuum to be hung, and some hanging space above the washer and dryer. I use my washer and dryer, the top of them, to fold, and it has a little bit of a slant, so sometimes when the dryer is on and I have folded stuff on top of it, it will slide off. So I knew that I needed more space. So we were able to create some folding space basically in the utility room. For my husband, it was the garage and being able to work on cars. We designed the home to have a 2-post lift in one of the car bays. So those were important items or rooms for us. Great question. Thanks, Lee. The next number is 33, 20, 31, 2, and 3. Once I complete this 100 envelope challenge, I am done, meaning I've done it and I'm moving on to other challenges. There's so many out there that I want to participate, but this is one that will take over your budget. So if you're new to the budgeting world, maybe start off with some smaller ones, my suggestion, and then work towards this one at a later time. The next question comes from Carol Cash. Have you ever shared what you do for work or kept that private? So before I answer this question, please don't come after me. I work for the oil and gas industry. I am in the accounting department. And so that's as much as I'm going to reveal. However, I am currently looking for a 100% remote job as a compensation analyst that I used to do about 8 years ago. Thanks for that question, Caroline. And I know that you're cringing because I'm folding up these crispy $5 bills. And she told me this was embossed. So embossed or embossing? I don't know. Oh, I just noticed there's 5s hidden in there. Okay. Moving on, we are doing number 34 next. And then we'll answer a question afterwards. So 20, 31, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do this one. Nail tech on a budget. What do you do besides YouTube and your shop? I like to go to the casinos every once in a while. I'm actually going this coming up Friday, so wish me luck. Next number is 35. Okay, we're going to pull out this one. The next question comes from I Desire Wealth, or I Desire Wealth is how I look at it. The question is for Jacob. Jacob, outside of collecting Pokemon cards and other collectible items, what else do you like to do in your free time? Now, I asked him these questions because I wasn't sure whether or not I would be filming, during school time or, when he's away, with a friend. But he did say he loves to play with his friends. He also likes playing with the Oculus, and he currently got onto Star Wars Battlefront 2. He has been obsessed with General Grievous and collecting action figures for him. The next number we're going to do is a 36. I hope you are sticking with me and you're not bored yet. Let's see, 20, 10, 5, so 36. Okay, we're going to do this one. Alrighty. The next question comes from Chinga Couponer. Leslie, I don't know if I said that right, so I apologize. What is one of your guilty pleasures? I would have to say it would be buying handbags. The next number we're cash stuffing is 39. 20, 35, 6, 7, 8, and 9. The next question comes from Emily Budgets. Question for both you and Jacob. What is your favorite movie? So Jacob said his favorite movie is Godzilla vs. Kong. For me, it's actually a tie between Avengers Endgame and Avengers Civil War. The next number is 40. 2 20s. And we're going to do this design. The next question comes from Budget with Frey. What or who got you into budgeting? Who was your first YouTuber that you watched and learned from? I'm not sure who was my first budgeter that I watched. I tried to find it, but it doesn't go that far when I looked at my history. But I can tell you what brought me to budgeting. It was at the end of 2020 when my husband and I were trying to bid on a home. We lost. And I was so upset that I was thinking, okay, well, what if I had better savings? Or what if I could have done better and not bought this handbag and had, more money in the bank? And so I just kind of got fed up with, doing a bidding war on a home that I really wanted. And that's how I got into cash stuffing. The next number we are going to do is a 42. And there goes the planes. Or plane. So 20, 40, 1, and 2. I don't think I'm near an airport in the new home. So I'll be glad to be away from the planes. The next question comes from Hands and Bands. Hey, Alicia. You know what? Ro mentioned in my last video that you spoil Jacob, and you really do. But I like it, Auntie Alicia. Okay. The next question comes from Hands and Bands. If you had to be a Pokemon, which would you be? Jacob said Green Ninja. The next number we are cash stuffing is 44. 20, 40, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the next question also comes from Hands and Bands. When did you realize Jacob was the best kid? There are different things in his life that I was like so blessed to have him. I'm blessed to have him in general, okay? But there are key moments that I remember. I was like, man, this kid is such a good kid. One was when he slept straight through the night right before I had to go back to the office. He was about 3 months, I believe. The next was when he needed only 1 month of potty training for the nighttime regimen. And lastly, when he gives empathy to those around him and he makes me laugh like his dad. That's probably the best part about Jacob. He is a great kid. I just love how energetic he is, how smart, how talented, and how thoughtful he is. The next number is 48. 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8. 20, 45, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's get this one out. And Hands and Band's last question was, how often do you travel and where have you traveled? Prior to the C word, we traveled during spring break, a week in the summer, and then my husband and I would do a fall trip for just me and him. My mom would come down and visit and watch Jacob for a few days. We have traveled the Caribbean, such as Puerto Rico, Bahamas, and the Grand Cayman. For the U.S., we've gone to about 15 states so far. Our goal is to try to hit all states, but it's kind of slowed down these past couple of years. Some of the most memorable times we've had is at Scottsdale, Arizona. We love the hiking and all the scenery. And then Washington, D.C. It was really nice to go there. Alrighty. 49 is the next number. 49. 20, 45, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Let's do this one. Let's see, the next question comes from Cash Me in Paradise. What are your hobbies? Any good books or podcasts you're listening to? When you were Jacob's age, what did you want to be when you grew up? Love this. I love to eat out with my best friends and taking Jacob to cool places that I've never been to or had a chance to go at his age. I'm currently not reading a book or listening to a podcast, mainly, because I try to do as much as I can on YouTube. I used to have a favorite show on Saturdays, and that was the Susie Orman show. I wish she was still on because I would call her up and ask her, how am I doing? I love that section of her episodes. When I was Jacob's age, I wanted to be an actuary or an accountant. Looking back, what I like to do now is like troubleshoot softwares and running reports, data, stuff like that. I love doing that kind of stuff. All right. Next, we are doing 51. Yay, we're in the 50s and we're getting to the end of this video. So I want to say thank you guys if you're still with me. 20, 40, 51. Budgeting Just Because had 3 questions. I will start with the first one and we'll cash stuff and move on to the next one. What future plans do you have for your channel? I think I'm going to give my channel another year to evolve into more than cash stuffing. I was really hoping to show more of the house, but due to delays, it's not going as planned. So I'd like to do videos like me organizing my pantry or doing before and after videos of rooms. I don't know, just something to think about. We're going to do 52 next. 20, 40, 51 and 2. 20, 40, 51 and 2. Okay, let's do this one. Okay, budgeting just because. Second question is, if Jacob wants to start his own channel, will you allow him to? I would let him start his own channel. I don't know what that niche would be, but I would let him do it. The next number is 53. 20, 40, 51, 2, and 3. 20, 40, 51, 2, and 3. Her last and final question. How do you juggle being a mom, wife, full-time employee, YouTuber, and businesswoman? Y'all haven't seen my children's room. I used to be on top of everything, and now I just do my best. One of the things when I'm scrambling is I like to make a list. Why? Because it makes me feel in control, especially when I mark one off. I was like, yes, I accomplished something. Thanks for those questions. We are done with that, but maybe I'll say random things about myself throughout this video. So 55 is next. So 20, 40, 55. 20, 40, 55. Let's see, what could I say about myself? I think y'all know I'm an introvert. I don't know if y'all have noticed that. You know, it kind of gives me anxiety sometimes when I'm filming. I don't know if you hear that in how I speak or, you know, how I present myself, but I'm definitely an introvert. The next number is 56.
No wonder you didn't tell me that.
20, 40, 55, and 6. I got distracted. Look at this. This 56 is like, oh, I'm going to figure out how to erase that. 20, 40, 55, 56. I think we have maybe 4 more envelopes to go, and we are done. Okay. 58 is next. 20, 40, 50, 5, 56, 57, 58, 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58. So the next random thing is that I am the oldest. I think I might have said that in another video, but in case you are new to the channel, I am the oldest of 3 kids. At the start of 12th grade, I was the valedictorian. So if you're young, don't slack off in 12th grade like I did. Keep going, you got this. My husband is my best friend. He beat me for salutatorian by 0.002 of a point. Then I started dating him afterwards, so we're kind of even. That's what I like to tell people. 59 is next. 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 20, 40, 55, 67, 68, 59. The next number is 60, and this closes out this row. 20, 40, 60. Have y'all noticed I haven't used any 50s? It's because I don't like them. I just don't like them. Next is 62. And that is the final number. Yay, I didn't mess up on this. Okay, guys, we have stuffed 20 out of the 100 envelope challenge. I want to say thank you for those who have given me questions. I am grateful for this community. Thank you guys for sharing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. If you've made it this far, please give me a blue heart. Well, this concludes the video. I hope you'll have a great day or night wherever you're at. Bye.
And don't forget to give her a blue heart if you made it this far.
Yes, give me a blue heart if you made it this far.